Hey everyone, today we're diving into a real-life story from World War II, a tale of courage, loss, and heartbreaking tragedy. So tuck your bed sheets tight, grab a warm cup if you want, and get ready. Because this story will take you on a journey through the frozen winters of 1945, where every moment could mean life or death. Brace yourself. It's not for the faint-hearted. The wind cut like knives through the Harbin station, carrying snowflakes that shimmered like tiny shards of glass. Families huddled under tattered blankets, clutching what little they could carry, their breaths visible in the frozen night. Among them, a young nurse named Aiko clutched a photograph of her brother, who had vanished in the chaos of war. Her eyes scanned the crowd, lingering on orphaned children, trembling in the cold, and she knew she could not leave them behind. The distant rumble of Soviet tanks echoed across the plains, and the shadows of soldiers crept closer, sending the crowd into panicked motion. The train screeched to life as passengers scrambled aboard. Aiko shepherded the children into the last car, her fingers raw from the cold, her coat threadbare. She murmured soothing words she barely believed herself. Behind her, men whispered about Unit 731, the horrors they carried in crates marked with cryptic symbols. And in the corner of the carriage, disguised as a labourer, Liang, a Chinese resistance fighter, watched them, eyes cold, calculating. The air inside the train was thick with fear, the metallic scent of coal smoke mingling with despair as the train jolted forward into the icy darkness. Liang's eyes never left the crate in the corner. He knew what it contained: experimental pathogens, designed to unleash unspeakable horrors. He had sworn to stop them, even if it cost his life. Outside, artillery shells splintered the night, and somewhere ahead, bridges could collapse without warning. He realized the train might never make it to safety, and every second felt like a knife twisting deeper into the passengers' hearts. Aiko held a small child to her chest, murmuring, "It's going to be okay," though even she didn't believe it. Outside, Soviet fighter planes sliced through the night sky, firing indiscriminately at anything that moved. The train shuddered violently as shells exploded nearby, sparks flying across the rails. Liang grabbed Aiko's arm, pulling her and the children to the back car, urging them to disconnect it from the rest of the train before it was too late. Aiko's heart raced. She had never handled a weapon, never faced death so close. Yet somehow, she found the courage to follow. The icy wind tore at their coats as they worked, hands numb, while screams echoed through the train. The rear cars finally separated, rolling away just as the front cars crashed into the shattered bridge. Aiko wrapped her arms around the children, holding them close as the crate broke open, releasing invisible horrors into the cold night. Liang shouted, trying to contain the pathogen, but it was too late. Aiko whispered stories to the children, comforting them in the moments that remained, a mother to those who had none. And as the snow swallowed them whole, their small faces turned skyward, serene, unaware of the world that would soon forget them. Days later, Soviet soldiers arrived at the site. The wrecked train lay silent under the snow, the bodies of innocents untouched, a frozen testament to the chaos of war. Liang's journal was discovered among the debris, detailing the horrors of Unit 731 and his desperate, failed attempts to stop it. Aiko's voice lingered in the pages, a whisper of courage, sacrifice, and maternal love that death could not erase. History would forget their names, but their silence screamed, louder than any